another episode of It's Elementary. The story I'm going to share with you today is called Stars. It's by Mary Lynn Ray and Marla Frazee. It's published by Beach Lane Books, which is an imprint of Simon Schuster. I hope you enjoy the story. A star is how you know it's almost night. As soon as you see one, there's another and another. And the dark that comes doesn't feel so dark. What if you could have a star? They shine like little silver eggs you could gather in a basket. Except you know you can't. Not really. But you can draw a star on shiny paper and cut around it. Then you can put your star in your pocket. Having a star in your pocket is like having your best rock in your pocket. But different. Because a star is different from a rock. Pin a star on your shirt and you can be a sheriff. Put a star on a stick and you've a wand. If you hold a wand the right way, you might see a wish come true. Not always, only sometimes. You never know about a wish. You can give a star to a friend. But never give away the one you keep in your pocket. You need to know it's there. Some days you feel shiny as a star. If you've done something important, people may call you a star. But some days you don't feel shiny. Those days, it's good to reach for the one in your pocket. If you ever lose your star, you can draw another, or you can find one. There are other places. Moss, where you might see fairies, is made of green stars. White stars in June grass become strawberries in July. Yellow stars on pumpkin vines become October pumpkins. Snowflakes are stars. Blow a ball of dandelion and you blow 1,000 stars into the sky. A button can have a star on it. And if you always brush your teeth, someone might give you a red or green or blue or gold or silver star. There might be a star on the calendar to mark a special day. But stars that come with night, for those stars you have to wait for night. You need some dark to see them. It may help to have on pajamas. Then you look up. Almost always you will find one. And another, and another, and another. And if sometimes you can't see them, they're still there. Every night, everywhere. I think you will really like our activity that we have to go with the story Stars. A couple years ago, I had the opportunity to take a course at Goddard Space Flight Center, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you will too. I'll talk you through it, and then I have taken pictures of all the slides so you can go back and redo or rethink all the things that I'm telling you about right now. We're going to have a challenge. The challenge is your mission is to build a model of a lunar exploration satellite with general building supplies that are available to you at home. Use different shape and size of buttons or beads to represent the instruments. Your team must use a combination of instruments that cannot go above 4 solar cells to power our satellite, and the satellite must withstand a drop from above your head without falling to pieces. So part of that is going to be waiting for glue to dry. You're going to put it all together and try it out. Maybe you'll leave it overnight and try it the next day and see if it withstands it. I've got some pictures, like I said, that I'm putting on here that you'll be able to look at all the different things. Good luck. The challenge. Your mission is to build a model of a lunar exploration satellite with the general building supplies available at your house. Use different shapes and sizes of buttons or beads to represent the various instruments. Your team must. Number 1, use a combination of instruments that cannot go above 4 solar cells to power your satellite. Number 2, the satellite must withstand a drop from above your head without any pieces falling off. I would make a suggestion with that. Once you build it, wait for the glue to dry, whatever you're doing, because things will come off if you try to do it too soon. Make it and then drop it the next day and make sure nothing falls off. For this activity, you must design your own satellite. These are the instruments you may choose to put on your satellite: a camera for pictures, gravity probe, and a heat sensor. Each of these instruments requires a certain number of solar cells to operate your satellite. A solar cell collects energy from sun and powers the instruments. If you were to build a satellite with 1 camera and 1 heat sensor, how many solar cells would you need? Draw your satellite. Include the correct number of cells it will need. Make sure to label all the parts of your satellite. Now don't laugh at my drawing. That's my drawing. But when you see the real thing, you'll see what I used from my house to make my satellite. But I used a camera and a heat sensor. Okay, we're ready to put our satellite together. I did a little pre-gluing last night because you know wet glue doesn't hold that well. We have to hold it up over our head and drop it on the floor, and everything needs to be able to stay on. We can't have it crashing into something and all the pieces and parts fly off. Can't have that happen. So I glued a mint, a pipe cleaner that I curled up, the top of a film canister. You have to ask your grown-up what a film canister is, and a penny. So I like that this is my sensor for heat, and my 3 camera sensors are here and here and here. They are absorbing the sun's energy and they are powering our satellite. I used this box and this thing of dog treats. I had an idea to add some more things, but you know, the more things you add on, you have more things to fall off. So I chose not to. But in addition to glue, I am going to use some good tape. Use whatever tape and glue you have. You know, The missions to the moon had a lot of failures. It didn't go well from the beginning. You have to make a lot of mistakes to get it right. So I am going to take this around and we'll see if we can get it right on the first time. I am hopeful. Need to take the tape the other way. It's kind of silly, but this is colored duct tape. So, it's very strong. Okay, we are ready to try it out. I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope you make a star and put it in your pocket. Save it for the day that you need it. Like, it could be the day that you made a satellite. It'd be a star that you did a great job. Mine's kind of questionable, or it could be a star because it didn't really work and you need to start over. You just need a star to keep for yourself. Join us on all the social media platforms for another episode of It's Elementary.